up, YouTube? We're back here in the shop tonight. A couple things we're going to do with the Subaru. We're going to check the codes again, try to clear them and see what comes back, see if that camshaft position sensor code comes back. If it does, a few things we can check there. We're also going to do a compression test tonight, so stick around for that. I appreciate everybody that's watched the video so far, liked and subscribed. Stick with us, follow along. We're going to have some cool stuff going on once we get this thing running. So I eventually want to send the camera with Brendan when he goes out to car meets and things like that. So stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start it up real quick. Got me a new mechanic stethoscope here. So we're going to start it up and try to see if we can hear where the ticking noise is coming from for sure. Whenever you're ready. Try it again. You don't think it just, well, I guess it was. So as you saw and heard, it starts up okay. It seems like it idles okay. It's got a severe ticking noise in it, and then it keeps losing RPM and dying. So I'm not sure what that's all about. With the stethoscope, I was listening to it, and I can hear it really good, kind of all over the engine, which sucks because that defeats the purpose of using the stethoscope. I was trying to pinpoint it, but kind of sounds pretty loud all over it. So I think we're just going to have to go ahead and do the compression test and see what we got there. I went ahead and pulled this coil pack off. We'll take the plug out and then screw our pressure tester in there and see what we get. Plug out. It's real wet on the end. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's really wet. When I smell it, it's soaked with fuel, so that would typically indicate a misfire. So the plug itself is covered in gas, which means that cylinder's not firing, typically is what it means. So that could be, like if we have bent valves, that could cause it to not make any compression and not fire. So what we're going to do, the compression tester comes with these different adapters. So I got this one. We can see that those threads are the same. If you line them up, those threads are the same when you look through. So we'll screw this into the head. It'll connect onto this hose. And our gauge will go on the other end. We're going to disable the crank sensor. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just go ahead and unplug the crank position sensor. Need both hands. So that will prevent it from trying to start while we're doing the compression test, because you don't want it to start obviously when you have the compression tester in it. Alright, so see if I can fish this guy in there. Alright, put our gauge on. And then I'll have you get in the car and just go ahead and crank it. I'll tell you when to stop. Ready? Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So that one has about 82 pounds. That's probably not enough. I think we should be more like 120 to 150, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it to the other cylinder right behind it, and we'll check that one as well. Ready? Alright, here goes cylinder number 3. Go for it. Okay. It's even lower than the other one. It's about 75. So I'm pretty sure we probably got bent valves in both cylinders on this side. And we're going to go ahead and check the other side. Hopefully it's okay, but at least just for a reference, I want to check it and see where they're at. Alright, here goes cylinder number 2. Okay. So that one has, that's about 114, 115, something like that. So definitely better than the other side, but still seems a little low to me. One thing I just now thought of, this thing does have forged pistons in it.
I bet you he's got more than 100 grand under the hood of that car.
Which, when you do forged pistons, you typically build them a little looser. The pistons fit a little looser in the cylinder, so that can give you like some cold piston slap a lot of times. So that could possibly be part of the issue, is that the engine's obviously cold because it hasn't been running. So maybe the forged pistons just haven't expanded, so that's keeping us down just a little bit. But either way, it's still a noticeable difference from the other side. So we're going to go ahead and switch over now and do the last one and see what it does. Alright, here goes the last one, cylinder number 4. Okay, it's looking at about 105 or so. About 105, so again, I'd still like to see it a little higher than that, but it might not be a problem. It might be okay. Still noticeably higher than the other side, so I'll probably get online on the forums tomorrow and look around a little bit and see what I can find about that. But so far, I think what we have is bent valves on the driver's side. So depending on what I find, what information I find online, we'll probably start pulling that head here soon. I'm also going to try to find out if we can maybe pull that head with the engine still in the car. I know there's going to be some clearance issues, because that head fits right down in next to the frame rail there. So at a minimum, we would have to at least take some motor mounts loose and lift up that side of the engine enough to get the head bolts out. So I'll do some research on that as well and see what we can figure out there. But that's going to be it for tonight. We're going to head in and get to bed. It's getting late. So thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you that have liked and subscribed. Check back soon. We'll have another video posted shortly when we start tearing into it.